Hello, beautiful people. Welcome. It is nighttime. Like, it is 1:23 a.m. February 4th is when I'm recording this. I don't know exactly what I was being guided to do a full moon reading. Of course I was going to do the twin flames, okay? But tonight feels really weird for it. So if it goes there, we'll talk about it and we'll go there. But right now, I want to pull, just see what's coming out for the full moon. Like, this full moon in Leo feels very, like, rebellious and fun and sexy in a way. It's almost like if I'm channeling the moon's energy, right? It definitely feels like it's asking us to take risks, to like be that risk taker. Whether it's big or small, right? And like I said, like this is a very playful, fun, it feels very Queen of Wands to me, where it's just doing things, randomness, out of passion, right? It does. It feels very feminine to me, and that's why I just want to start off with saying that, because it probably will go into a twin flame full moon reading, because that sounds very beautiful in itself. But it just feels like this full moon took all the divine feminine's energy and reflected it back on herself. Now, if you guys know anything about twin flames, it doesn't matter. The male or female, we all have them, so it's really what you resonate more to. Feminine is that moon energy, hence full moon. And the masculine is that sun energy, So anyways, with that being said, I wanna, because this is actually, I made this little potion out of moon water. It's got moon stones in it. It's got creatine in it. It's got hibiscus leaves. I don't believe sage and jasmine, but it smells really good. And then I put a lilac thing in it to make it smell like lilacs. But these have been sitting in the moonlight. Been here for like a month. Okay. So anyways. Yeah, these cards want to come out. We'll start. No, these cards, gosh, these two want to talk. Like my animal oracle. And I don't really know the name of these cards because I'm not going to lie to you. I lost the box. So shows you my readiness here. Okay. Which ones I want to start with first? These really want to talk. So that's interesting. Alright. What messages want to come through tonight? The full moon. Full moon in Leo. What messages wants to come out tonight? Definitely seeing the number 3, 13. Someone's birthday could be on the 13th. March, maybe. That's Pisces, so. Anyways. Alright, Spirit, show us what we're talking. Oh, wow, 3 cards just came out right off the bat, so here we go. Cool. Energy turn. Took a shift. It's almost like, whoever's watching this, it's almost like you were waiting on, I hear seasons. You're waiting on the energy to change, for things to open up a little bit, to get out of that hermit mode and to kind of reconnect with yourself, for sure. All right, let's go into this here. Yeah. And to reconnect with yourself. It's a lot of you guys I heard playing it safe, which this is for like not any specific sign, so the messages might be a little weird. I'm trying to calm them a little. Yeah, I feel like you guys have been in the zone of just having your own sacred space. It feels very hermit to me, very withdrawn, not being very social, keeping to yourself, at least trying to kind of like realign with who you are, right? It's kind of like that realignment to find answers, but things just feel like it's been really slow because I keep hearing like pick up the pace, a situation or just life in general. And then like your intuition comes in here. Also, for some of you guys, birds are going to be a huge symbol for these next couple weeks. I say 2 weeks. Like, pay attention to the birds. Pay attention to the birds you see, especially if you're in the winter time, because a lot of birds aren't around as much, right? Than they would be in like the spring and the summer. But anyways, messages coming in. And you're receiving downloads, I just heard, for a lot of you. But definitely, that big pull on intuition here. Let's just keep going. Because we want to see what's happening. Alright, what's this reading going to be about? For the collective, or who's watching. We're talking about the full moon, a full moon's energy. Okay, one flipped. Now, of course, we have karmic lessons, but I feel like you've learned. Okay, I feel like there's a congratulations, and I definitely feel like that's what this full moon is bringing in for a lot of people. It's going to kind of like give us some blessings, okay, from the things that we've learned. So it's creating a shift. It's creating this lighthearted, passionate energy, right? Because we just went through our karmic lesson. So we finished, we graduated. So now it's like, okay, the wisdom. So now it's going to pull in things that are going to be long lasting for you. And we'll take a look at what those are. I want to see the theme here. I'll take a look and see what's coming in that is going to be long lasting. Message for the collective, please. That one wanted to jump out. Ooh, I like sirens. Like the mermaid sirens. Artistic, honesty, integrity. So standing in what we know and also like applying it in a very creative manner, which really does resonate with exactly what I was feeling. All of our chakras being aligned, but I just feel this really magnetic pull like within ourselves. So that's cool. All right, I guess we're gonna do it. Let's do the twin flame reading. I am so excited. Genuinely have been wanting to do these, but I wasn't really sure. I didn't know if it was like the right time to do it. Because especially I just, I feel like masculines are kind of going through their dark night of the soul, so this can be very triggering or very confusing. Like, I don't want to speed up or slow down anyone's progress here. I mean, it's usually, or not usually, but like, I feel like this is going to be more feminine focused. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what Spirit wants to tell us. Okay. Let's get an energy for the twin flame reading. Okay, we got a lot. Okay, got some Libran energy coming out right away. Wow, we actually have the masculine card, and I made these cards myself forever ago, and not even with that intention. But I have to show you, we have the light and we have masculine. Which is tied to, no, I don't feel like that's tied to them now. Okay, hold on. Because the first card out was we have enlightenment, truth, and peace of mind. And it's this beautiful light bulb, like a change in perspective. I feel like it's feminine. And then we have the light coming in here with the masculine. with this beautiful castle, right? So they're probably still stuck up in their castle a little bit. I don't feel like they've quite made their way down yet, but they're definitely looking out the window. Yeah, oh my gosh, we have protective energy right next to them. So they're protecting their energy, they're protecting their space. Woo, because we got some tower energy. Oh my gosh, we have the tower disaster. Let's see how all this ties in. So I do feel like, guys, is this enlightenment, this truth, this peace of mind, this change in perspective, this deeper knowing, being very like psychically and intuitively connected with your masculine right now is so heavy. Like you know what they're going through, you know what they're feeling. And your masculine's popping up as the light and masculine, but he's in this tower kind of looking out the window, or in this castle. See, I just said tower. So they're in their castle looking out the window, being very impacted by the energies that's going around. So they're actually trying to protect themselves. Whatever way, we'll see how that's coming in, but I just feel like a mix between you and masculine's energy, it's going to create a tower moment. An upheaval. Something you didn't expect. It comes out of nowhere. An energetic shift. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna pull a card for my feminines. Let's pull a card for the feminine. Oh my gosh, we have secret and care. Let's pull some cards for the masculine. That came right out. Wow, they have the frog, and I just put my frog up. No joke, guys. I just redid my space in here so I can have it my own. But I just got this guy yesterday because I've been really pulled to frogs lately. Now, anyways, well, if we talk about frogs for a minute, frogs are all about, yes, luck and fortune. Okay, it's new beginnings, really lucky new beginnings. Okay, it just brings a sense of luck on your life path. Okay, it could be even like a new path to follow, especially like with the croaks, like it's like the calling, So that's interestingly enough. And then your I keep saying you're masculine. I'm sorry I'm directing this to the feminine. I'm really trying not to be. But the masculine here, their frog has the word heal, right? Which is exactly what we've been talking about. They've been healing themselves, like the frogs can go deep within emotion. They can go deep within the water. And then they kind of take up a rest and sit on that lily pad and collect some sunlight. So are they collecting all this good masculine energy? Are they rising to it? Because it does feel that way. It just feels like quiet, like they're not quite croaking yet. Like they haven't came down from the castle. They're still looking out the window. They're not completely croaking like a frog. They're just sitting there and kind of absorbing this sunlight, this new energy, this new proclaimed energy. Feminine. We do have the care card, which talks a lot about the moon. The moon, Cancer in particular. And it's almost like needing to energetically protect yourself. Okay? To energetically protect yourself, to be like really strong during this time. And think about daily matters and think about yourself and to give yourself self-care. It's almost like asking you to take your focus almost even a little bit away from the masculine. Maybe that's why, I wasn't supposed to do these readings yet, but who cares? I care, actually, but you know what I mean. But it's like taking your focus away from the masculine. And just what I mean by that, it's just even saying out loud, like, I'm taking back my energy. You could talk to them. I know, even if they're not in front of you, you can talk to them intellectually and be like, listen, I'm pulling back my energy. I'm taking back my energy. It is nothing personal, masculine, but I need to focus on myself a little bit, and you know, I know you're going through something, like I know you're healing through something, so I'm just gonna need to take mine back. Because sometimes, like when the masculine goes through a shift or they go through the dark night of the soul, it really like impacts the feminine and actually makes them feel like they're taking on all of the masculine's emotions, you know, emotions that aren't even theirs, right? You know, so, and it's not really, you know, it's still being loving and caring. You can still send light and you can still send love. That doesn't mean you have to completely stop thinking about someone, but it's almost just like I keep hearing, like, just say out loud, you're pulling back your energy right now. It's nothing personal. I just need to pull back my energy. Because it's almost like their feelings and emotions are just getting, like, swamped on you. And you need to pull yourself back just a little bit. And more so focus on, like, yourself and day-to-day life. At least try to. Because, again, like I said, there's, like, this mirroring, like, really strong. And I know twin flames mirror each other. But it's stronger. At least it's going to be coming up stronger. So maybe feminine, what I am feeling is a lot of you guys did pull back your energy. Maybe even starting today. I don't know. But there was a moment where you kind of pulled yourself away because it's almost like theirs felt like more peaceful to you. But like doing that, you pulled yours away. And it's like they come at you a little stronger. Now they're starting to croak and they're like, hey, can you still hear me? Can you still hear me? I still need to talk to you. Okay? Like you're their key to like get them energetically balanced. You're the key to get them energetically balanced. It's almost like they can tap into your energy if you're in a good mood, feminine. And then it, like they can take it and it almost like relaxes. Like it helps them like, not heal, but I just heard like it helps them get to sleep at night. That's cool. We'll just stay up. All right, let's get more on the mask. Oh, look, the Emperor's at the bottom. I love you. The light on my, I'm trying to fix it. It's either too much or it's too little. So this is what we got for tonight. Show me masculine's energy. Okay. Ace of Swords. Show me the masculine's energy and the twin flame connection. Oh, I forgot my dog's in there, or in here. That really scared me. Wow, the moon like flew out so angrily. I can't hold it. That's better. The moon flew out so angrily. And I'm getting pulled back to the feminine because feminine, it's like you've like unlocked the knowledge. You've unlocked the secret. You've unlocked like the moon's energy where you know how to tap into your own emotions. You can feel when they're coming and you can calm the waters. And like your masculine feels that here, okay? There's a masculine that feels that. And it's almost like they want that. Like they're searching for that. So the masculines could really be doing, honestly, like the research or like watching these kind of readings, you know? Because we have the moon and we have the Ace of Swords. And like I said before, that moon got flown out of here and just like whacked against like this healing. Like, oh, like I'm drowning in all these feelings and emotions. And, like, I really wish we could communicate about them, but you cut your energy off from me. How dare us focus on ourselves? But it feels heavy. Like, I literally just seen, like, a man on a raft, right? Like, floating above the ocean. And then they're just sitting here, laying there, like clothes torn, ripped, everything, and they are just letting the stillness of the water, because there's no waves, I'm not seeing any of that, but they're letting the stillness of the water kind of carry them along. And it does look like the sun's coming through, so they're not going to be in this energy for very long, and then you're going to feel that shift when they get back into it. So I feel like this is just a weird a weird middle ground here before everything turns again. You know, like your not yours, I'm sorry. I'm used to doing like the actual love readings where I'm talking to one person in particular. But the masculine here definitely is looking for, I heard a clear sign. They're looking for a clear sign, a signal, a direction, almost like, see, they're telling me not even to say that. A direction, some clarity involving their feminine, but it's almost like they're showing me it's important. The feminine doesn't do anything about that because the feminine is feeling energetically pulled to the masculine, right? But it's also being protective of your energy and staying quiet because the masculine needs to do this on their own. They need to break through their own emotions and their own confusion that they're having right now. They need to find answers more like for themselves, if that makes any sense. Because you've embraced the moon energy. It's here. You know the secret. But it's saying you need to keep the secret, if that makes any sense. You need to keep that to yourself. And let spirit do its thing. The Wheel of Fortune. Let spirit do its thing. I almost am getting pulled to these really quick. I want to see what's going on between the feminine and the masculine. What is going on here? Yeah, because they keep showing me, like, the feminine just going and doing their own thing. It's so self-focused. At least the twins that I'm picking up on. Okay, this isn't going to resonate with everyone, so these readings are more so to clarify your own intuition, because that's what a twin flame connection is. Very strong intuition. These readings are just here to acknowledge it. Yeah, like it's, I don't know how to word that, but to show you, you know, your own intuition is on point. So that's how these readings resonate. So they're not going to resonate with every single person because every single person doesn't have the same journey. That's just the ones I'm picking up on tonight that are coming through strong. So I want to see what's going on between you. Keep doing that. I'm so sorry. I'll get in the hang of it. I'm used to doing the love readings. Let's see what's going on between the feminine and masculine in a twin flame connection for this reading. That one really wanted to come out. Okay. Ooh. Wow, there's so many chakras. Oh, interesting. Okay. Divine masculine is seriously working on their communication. And what I mean by that, it's like not only like talking, but being brutally honest, like with themselves for one, yes, but how to really embrace their truth and how to become authentic in their own truth. Like, you know, put actions behind the words that they say. They're really connecting with that. But it's almost like, okay, like the masculine's coming from a very, very vulnerable place and needs to like kind of get some word vomit out, you know? There's shit that they need to say about all these feelings they're feeling. And if they can't purge those, then they're going to be stuck with them. And then they're just going to have to keep continuously going in this cycle. That's something they really need to embrace and learn right now, is how to communicate properly, how to become vulnerable and really speak up about what it is that you're thinking and that you're feeling, no matter how uncomfortable it may be. Okay, feminines are really, like the universe is trying to ground feminines from, and I know this is a really weird message because, you know, we're spiritual beings, at least the ones that, you know, are curious about or in, you know, a twin flame relationship or everything or connection. My words are getting so jumbled. You know, but taking the feminine from being in a very spiritual place, like the hermit we were talking about, and bringing them down to the 3D, because, and I just heard fully charged, like feminines have a lot of energy and they have a lot of love and forgiveness and understanding to give right now. It's almost like the feminine's part of the journey is like doing this by themselves. Like whoever I'm channeling for, this masculine is having really hard troubles communicating and expressing how they feel inside, and being able to turn their emotions into words. And with the feminines here, it's like, okay, like feminines, like don't wait up for your masculine right now. It's really important. You go out into the world and you help people and you use and you apply that your spiritual knowledge, but you have to come into the 3D. I'm not saying not to meditate or do anything like that. That's not at all it, that's not it at all. But it's going out and spending time with people. It's going out and having one-on-ones, because again, it's showing me that the masculine is almost like, it's like energetically being inspired by the feminine's energy. So it's like the feminines, if you're going out and doing that, it's actually going to kind of help the masculine get their throat chakra in balance here. It's going to open it up a little bit. It's like, okay, well, feminine can do it. I can do it, So feminine just really looks like you're ahead, and that's okay. But right slab in the right in the middle of this reading, we actually have the spiritual union card, and it's just again showing me how connected the divine masculine and feminine are, especially at night, because there's so much moon energy. Moon is on your side, moon is on their side, okay? And it's being very like telepathic with one another, when we're getting the dreams, okay, or just these signs and synchronicities every single place we go. It could be a song and then someone says the song. It could be the bird that we were talking about earlier, But being connected. So if the so feminines who are watching, it's like the advice here is, if you are feeling powerful and being called to do things, and you fully, truly, authentically feel that you are in your power and you could give that power to others right now, you need to heed that calling and pull your energy in and focus on what you're doing here in the 3D, okay? And let this masculine heal and find things out on their own. It's really important they go through that dark night of the soul on their own. Doesn't mean you can't send them love. Doesn't mean anything like that. But it's important right now. They need to, because they can't rely on your energy to constantly, to constantly elevate them. They gotta do work. They gotta do work. I'm gonna pull more for the masculine really quick. Big digestive disease, I don't know why, but okay. Masculine. I can't even. What? Okay, I felt guided to pull these. You've seen it. Oh my gosh. Being brave. Big movement forward. Leo energy. Okay. This masculine needs to find their own strength, and they will, and they can. So it's remembering that. That's wild. I can't even. All right. Let's get more on the masculine, please. What are you just not seeing? Not seeing new opportunities. What is that all about? Yeah, because now they're like, okay, well, we're going to show you what they're going in the 3D now. That was spiritual. They're trying. Yeah, it's like weird because like the masculine feels this energy shift, okay? They feel the energy shift. And they know they're supposed to be making some kind of big change, but they literally don't know what it is. They don't know what it is, and how can you move forward on when you don't know what direction to take? With the Chariot card, you know, like how do you move forward in a balanced, positive way when you're not really sure where you're going? Okay? So, masculines need to do some work. They will find the key, they will find the answer. It's just going to be a little bit. So it's kind of like a waiting period, at least for the feminine. Feminine, let's see your energy. Let's see what else is going on with you. Oh my gosh. Queen of Cups. What does the Queen of Cups do? Lives through her heart. Lives through her heart chakra. Okay, acts out of kindness and acts out of, you know, the ways that she loves. It's acting out of the feeling of love, unconditional love. Weren't we just talking about that? So, feminines who are listening, there are people in your environment right now who need that love, who need that light. Okay, that moon energy. They need that deeper feeling. Even just your presence is going to make them like feel, right? Feel alive. No, but like in an emotional way, like a very vulnerable way. Like you're bringing this pure, almost like unconditional love into spaces within people. And it's almost like a part of the mission, like you have to do by yourself right now. I know. I want to see, I'm going to pull on the spiritual union. Hello. I swore I just sounded like there was like a snake crawling up here. It's like, oh, and of course the devil pops out. Okay, creeps a little bit. My dog's in here, right? Like, Booker, protect me. No, I have the sage here and stuff. I'm not worried about it. Okay, yeah, oh my gosh. So, really weird message, because I usually don't give that, is because we have that spiritual union card, which definitely talks, obviously, about the twin flame, right? But it's weird, because we have the Ace of Pentacles, and then we have the Devil. So it's almost like this beautiful thing can get a little tainted right now. And I honestly feel like it could be from the masculine side, not purposely, you know, because it's like such a beautiful, delicate thing, Ace of Pentacles. Such a beautiful, delicate thing is almost like feeling very, it's like that overwhelming feeling where, you know, like when the twin flame journey gets like a little toxic, or like the masculine or feminine's energy becomes way too much, where it's like we could feel if they have like anxieties or like stuck in their head about something. That's the way that feels, and it's coming off from the masculine's energy. Okay, to our feminines, you are very grounded and working on that groundedness, you know, working on being present in the 3D and giving and showing your gifts, okay? And creating positivity and creating new beginnings for yourself and others, you know, by things that you've learned, right? The karma, the lessons, like you've graduated. And this person, I'm sorry, not this person, and the masculine is in that energy of healing. So, feminines, if you remember your dark night of the soul, it was like a little engulfing, am I correct? And you felt like you wanted this person to save you, and then you come to realize that no one can save you but yourself. That's with any connection, okay? So it almost feels like that's why we're being called back to detach from the feminine, at least pull our energies back. So that way we can, or the feminines can show love and give love and bring love and light and beauty to people, places, and things, and the masculine can heal so that way they can step in their energy. So that way when they step in their energy and all of a sudden they're giving love and light and happiness and creating change and being powerful and making these big movements, like encouraging others to take those big leaps of faith and really show people how to work hard. Like, that's what the masculine is going to be working on here soon. Okay, feminines, you're right now are the ones who are spreading love and openness and being unconditional, okay, and diving deep and finding beauty in those deep emotions, and that's what you're giving the world right now. So sometimes these twin flame connections can go beyond, everyone's always in such a rush to get to that end goal, and they're like, oh, we're on a mission together, but seriously, the mission is also within ourselves. We are our twin flame. So the magnetic pull, if we're feeling really good about something, chances are they might not be feeling so good, and they need to recharge their batteries because they just got done doing something for the world. Okay, so right now feminines are in their high vibrations and they're being called to go and give and act and be love. That way the masculine can rest, okay, and recharge. So then when the feminines start to feel drained and need that Four of Swords moment, that meditation station, then the masculine rises up and they're like, all right, let's get it. Let's eat healthy. Let's work on our goals. Let's be passionate and creative and really strive for things we want in life and work really hard and build empires. Okay? Yeah, I love it. Okay, let's get some alien cards because now I'm feeling abducted. We're going to go high up in the ethers. So, what is a card that wants to come out for this twin flame reading? Oh, that was fast. I want to get another one too. Interesting. Okay. One more, please. At least need some clarity to that one, because that one's really weird. Okay, then. Does something want to clarify this card? Because... there we go. So we have the reptilian card, 17. Predator and survival, and I'm not... because it feels cold and, like, angry. So I want something to clarify it, you know what I'm saying? And nothing's coming out. Why? Oh, to look at the picture. Okay, fine. Oh, okay. Masculine energy again. Okay, so, because it's a reptilian card, and they're usually very cold, but like frantic energy, kind of like anxiety, skittish energy. And then, well, the predator thing threw me off, but the survival, because I'm looking at the background, and it's like being stuck in like a never-ending maze here. Like being stuck in a maze and having to get yourself out, and that does, again, tie to like that masculine energy. Alright, so I guess let's get one for the feminine. Yeah, it's like finding your way out. Can't be any more appropriate than that. We got the sun and the moon. Okay. Ooh, conflict of interest, drama and controlling. Wow, those are some heavy-hitting cards here. And it almost like brings me back to feminine needing to pull back their energy, because look how appropriate. We have the sun Oh, the sun over on this side and the moon over on this side, and they have their backs turned towards each other. And with the conflict of interest, and we were just talking about that, how the divine feminine and masculine's energies aren't in alignment really right now because they're kind of wonky. And then we have that weird energy devil, kind of an energy devil, okay, where the masculine is in a weird place and it's almost like they're feeding off the feminine's energy, and it's kind of dragging them down a little bit. They're getting a little like into their head, and feminines can feel it. So that's why there's, a conflict. They're not both, the masculine isn't in harmony. They're trying to kind of scurry their way out of this maze that they've been stuck in. So mentally, they're not doing okay. Again, because they don't know what path to follow. It feels like a big thing. Like, they don't know, like, what path to follow. They don't want to make the wrong choice. They feel like there's new opportunities coming towards them, but they don't know how to take action. They don't know how to get there. It's such a frantic energy to be in, okay? And it's possibly getting affected by the moon, because the moon brings in those darker emotions anyways, right? And they're trying to find clarity, they're trying to find truth. So their energy, the masculine's energy compared to the feminine's, is so off kilter from one another. Where the masculine feels very stuck and heavy and kind of tied down and trying to figure out a game plan on how to get them out of this mental stress, anxiety situation, when feminines is seeing the best in situations and seeing, making things happen in the 3D. They're just being called to focus on themselves. So, okay, I'm gonna cut the reading there because I don't want to go too much into it, but I'm gonna give it a few days. I'm gonna give it a little while, let it kind of, settle out a little bit. Then we'll come back to it, and, we'll do more readings if you guys like these. So if you guys like these, please, please, please give it a thumbs up just so I know, and that will encourage me to keep doing them. So until then, I will talk to you guys again very soon. Have a fantastic night. Enjoy your guys' little romantic holiday coming up. And I will speak to you guys again very soon.